So I'm away to a place called McDermid's. But it's at the end of Carnegie Street in Dumfries. And it sells hardware. It's a hardware shop. Nuts and bolts, anything to do with that. Drills, tools, paint, cleaning products, industrial cleaning products, soldering irons, hacksaws, vices, shanks, brushes, cable ties, wire, anything like that to do with the home, and building stuff and tools for building. Loads of goodies in there. I love the place. But what's interesting about this shop is, I'll tell you the background. I bought a Hero for the front and a GoPro Hero for the front and a GoPro Hero for the back. One of them's a 2016, one is a wee bit older. It's not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just the Hero. It's not got a number. It's just called the Hero. Okay. And I've got a kind of on the back is like a botched up mount. It's not great. It's not ideal because the OD is actually bigger than the hole that's going into it. And it's kind of crushing the hole a bit. It's just in there, And the GoPro's not sitting right because it's banging off it's too tight against the side panel. It's marking the side. I'm not bothered. It's an old bike. But you don't want to damage it if you can help it. A beautiful day. Look at that sky, and lovely. Nice sky formation today. Cloud formation. Lovely. Anyway, I bought this on eBay. I got a spacer, a proper spacer. A 70mm stainless steel spacer with an 8mm ID, exactly 8mm, to get the bolt in nice. And I got, it's a 17mm long, quite long for a spacer. And then the OD is 14, 15 mils, something like that. But it fits in the space where I need it to go. It's coming off the rear foot brake, passenger foot brake hanger. One of the mounting bolts from that hanger. I'm just going to put the spacer in there. But I didn't have a 100mm Allen bolt. I wanted a capped Allen bolt, not a button, because the buttons you get very soft. I mean, you tighten it up 3 or 4 times and that's it. It's basically correct. But the cap bolts, they're a lot more robust. You can really get a good tightening and get a good torque on them. So I wanted to get one, and it is my passenger foot peg, and I want the GoPro to be totally solid. I haven't tested it yet with this because I've been working and the weather's been rotten. I'll see if I can get out tomorrow for a run, see what the weather's like. It's been very cold, so I don't want to go out when it's very cold. I don't mind the wet greasy roads and stuff, but with the cold roads I don't like. This is me coming down to the Moffat Road. This is the Moffat Road here, and just down opposite the high school. The back entrance to the high school, there's a road to Carnegie Street, next to the Forestry Commission. And up the top of Carnegie Street, or the bottom of Carnegie Street, is McDermid's hardware. Fantastic, I love it. Just one bolt, no problem. There you go. And I did, that's all I bought. I didn't go in for it. Now sometimes I buy WD-40 while I'm there, or some other oil, some description. Sometimes I get the alternative to WD-40. Cheap stuff, but I prefer the WD-40. Anyway, see what we got there. I have to buy this bullet. I'll speak later in a minute. Or shall I say I'll speak more in a minute. So this is us pulling into the yard now. Drawn up. There we go, got all the stuff there, wheelbarrows and got a salt bin there. All sorts of stuff in there. McDermid it's called. Grand little place. It's just me heading back out here. There's myself. don't know what I'm up to. Just checking the camera's running. I ain't got very good eyesight. In a short distance, like I'm very. What am I doing there? Checking if it's on again. I think what happened was that the USB fell out. The USB connector on the bike isn't a very good one. That's no problem. I'll just take one of the panels off, unwrap all the waterproofing tape, and just put another USB cable in there. Because both the GoPros are. What am I doing here? Come on, get on your bike. Both the GoPros are wired. I think I'm going now. So I'm basically just heading back home. I've got my one bolt, and I'm going to take the GoPro for a run. The rear mount for a run. It's just when the summer comes, I want to be doing it. Try and get out for a lot more runs up around the region. I'll show you around places. I've got the Bandit running not too bad now. Now that I've done things to that, I drilled 4 holes in the baffle DB killer. It made a big difference. This guy was going one way then the other. I don't think he knew if he was coming or going. I think it depended on the flow of traffic. He's probably thinking, well, Dumfries is funny like that. You can go one way and then the other way, but they're both gated to in the same place. It's a strange place. I suppose a lot of towns are like that, but you can, if you know it, you can take any. It doesn't matter what road you take in, you'll get there to where you want to be. Bizarre a little bit. All roads lead to the place where you want to be. But I thought it was a beautiful sky today when I saw the footage when I went home. Wow, it's kind of film that's worth keeping, because they've been very grey the days recently, and the roads were actually dry. You did see these tyres I've got on, fantastic tyres, Dunlops. I'd advise getting a set of Dunlops. They've been excellent. I think they're excellent when they're wet, and it's actually has been raining. It's not raining at that moment, even when it's raining. As long as it's not too cold. This Bandit does not like the cold at all. It's a very poor cold running bike. It just basically gets you to A to B. Park it. There's no fun in it. There's no power in it. There's no life in the thing. It's just hanging on like. It's just doing the job and no more. It really hates the cold weather. So what are we on now? We're on the first week in January, so we've got to get through the January this is for the bikers who are still riding, the winter, the maniacs like me. First week in January, so we've got technically 7 weeks really till March. So 7 weeks of potential rotten weather. So within that time frame, within that 7 week time frame, we could get some nasty stuff, cold, snow, whatever. That's what I always think about. We can get to March, fantastic. If it's like this all the way to March, even if it's wet all the way to March, that's fine for me. Just the cold, I hate the cold, and like the icy cold. Not because it's cold, I don't feel it. It's because it's dangerous, very dangerous on a motorcycle. Do you know why I'm making this video? I'm just testing this microphone. I'm to read the Courier. Not to read it, I enjoy reading it. It gets me reading it as well. Because I'm very lazy that way. I'm lazy-minded when it comes to reading things. So it gets me reading the Courier. I can watch things all day long. The things that I'm interested in. Like I like the national news and international news. But I like to know what's going on locally as well in the news. So. But I just won't sit down and read anything unless I absolutely have to. I won't read it. I just that kind of. I've always been that way, kind of lazy-minded, because my eyesight isn't fantastic. I have to wear glasses. I get fed up. So it makes me read it. And I wonder, I probably won't read it this week, it's a bit late now, it's nearly Sunday, it's Saturday, nearly Sunday, I'll leave it this week. I'll get it next, I'll pick it up next week. I've got something else coming for this microphone. It's a USB sound card. I bought one today, but it's not compatible with Windows 10. It's just typical, it's taking such long-winded getting this microphone sorted out. Anyway, this video is coming to an end. I'm really grateful for you watching and listening. Thanks guys.